low income, seniors, people with disabilities, and fixed income beneficiaries of Social Security, retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, SSI, VA, and RRB. This is what's currently in the stimulus package for you. Let's get into the list. But really quickly, thank you so much for watching. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, make sure to hit the subscribe button right down below the video, as I'm here for you every single day with all of the latest updates and maintaining my commitment to you and this community as a whole, which is to be here to help you out in any way that I possibly can. So again, thank you so much for your support. Subscribe down below and let's get into this right away. All right, so the stimulus package is still in the negotiation phase. In fact, it continues to change and evolve literally on a daily basis as they are continuing to come out and add more things into this after the president was out last week unveiling the official framework of this package. So it continues to change. So in this video, I'm going to be going through the list of all the different things that are in this package currently as of right now for everybody that I mentioned at the beginning of the video. Low income, fixed income, seniors, people with disabilities, and like I said, Social Security, and the whole list is included in this as well. All right, so we're going to run through these one at a time. And now remember, any of this is subject to change at any given point because it literally is still changing. So they're still negotiating their way through this, but as it currently stands right here, right now, this is what's currently in the package. Anything could be removed and more things could be added. So this is what we currently have. Let's run through these one at a time. Medicare Expansion. Yes, it is still in there a little bit. Now let me say what a little bit means. Remember, the original provision to add Medicare Expansion into the bill was to add hearing, dental, and vision coverage into it, as well as lower the eligibility age down to 60. Well, that has changed quite a bit. So they removed dental coverage and they removed vision coverage. And as far as the eligibility age, I'm going to be honest with you, I haven't seen anything about the eligibility age yet, but they do still have hearing coverage in there. So that is right now, that is how they're going to expand Medicare, is by adding just hearing coverage and hearing aids as well. So, I mean, hearing aids, they're very expensive. However, they're still in the process of negotiating out a way that they can add dental back into it. So we may, at the end of the day, actually we might get hearing and vision as well. However, when it comes to dental, it sounds like dental is pretty much out. It does not look like that one's coming back. Maybe it will, but I'm going to say probably not, based on what people are saying right now. And the cost of dental coverage, it sounds to me like dental will likely be not coming back, okay? So that is as far as Medicare Expansion is at right now. Again, still up for negotiation. They're still working their way through on that one. Next, Section 8. So yeah, originally they introduced this bill with $327 billion allocated to expand Section 8 to make sure that everybody who wants and was on the list, the waiting list for Section 8 and housing vouchers, could be taken care of and put it into a nice home, right? Well, that money, unfortunately, has been reduced quite a bit. So it originally went from $327 billion, and now it's currently sitting at $150 billion. So again, it's at least still in there. At least they didn't completely remove it, but it's been reduced by over 50%. So that's kind of a sad thing right there, especially for a lot of you. I've seen the comments down below. Many people saying, yeah, I've been on the waiting list for a year or 2 years or 3 years, a long, long time. You've been waiting and waiting on this list to get Section 8 housing. So yeah, it's unfortunate that they lowered the money on this, like the amount of money that they're going to allocate for this, but at least it still made the cut as of right now. You know what I mean? I guess 150 billion is better than zero. So anyway, it's still in there as of right now. Next, the $800 voucher card. Remember that one? We've talked about that a few times now. Now, this is that one-time $800 voucher card that was announced by the president probably 2 weeks ago now. He was out, and it was actually in reference to the original announcement that was sent out by senior Senate Democrats saying that they were going to send out a $1,000 prepaid voucher card for Medicare beneficiaries and or seniors. Again, there was still a lot of miscommunication / not very much clarity on who's going to get this thing. But that is still up for grabs right now. And remember, this $800 voucher card, as it currently stands, would be used for dental coverages. So since they wouldn't actually be expanding dental in Medicare Expansion, what they want to do instead is send out this $800 voucher card that is a one-time prepaid card for all of these beneficiaries. So that one is still up for grabs right now. They're still working their way through that. Again, waiting for all the parameters to come out on it, but as we get more information, of course, I will let you know on that one as well, right? So good stuff right there as well. Next is the CTC, the Child Tax Credit. Now again, this may not apply to everybody here, but I have seen some of you who do get the CTC, and the Child Tax Credit is still in there. Now technically, this is a provision for low-income individuals, even though the parameters of their definition of low income is $75,000 of income. I mean, I don't know, $75,000 does not sound like low income to me, but again, what do I know? I'm just a guy on YouTube, right? But anyway, that's how they identify low income, is $75,000 as an individual or $150,000 as a married couple. So if you're somebody who has a child under the age 18, you could be getting the child tax credit. And this will be extended for 1 year as of right now through 2022. Originally, they introduced the bill with 4 years of extension through 2025. But again, just like everything in the bill, it got whittled down quite a bit. And at this point, they're sitting at just 1 year of extension on this thing for the child tax credit. Now remember, this one also pays those monthly payments on an ongoing basis, anywhere between $250 and $300 every single month through the rest of 2021. And then early in 2022, many people don't remember this, or what I should say is maybe many people may not recognize this, but you're going to get another lump sum payment in early 2022. So it's going to be a nice little surprise early next year when that one actually comes down as well. So remember, you're only getting half of your payment right now as a result of the CTC. So that's pretty exciting, right? Yeah, so there's some good stuff in there as well. So anyway, these are the major provisions right now that are within this bill for low income, fixed income, seniors, and people with disabilities as of right now. Again, doesn't really seem like a whole lot that's in this package, right? It seems like, well, you know, it's a $1.75 trillion of spending, but yet what's really in this package for maybe like seniors, people with disabilities, fixed income, low income? Well, you're pretty much looking at it as of right now. But again, remember, anything could change at any given point throughout this process, right? So anything could be added, anything could be removed. Now, there is one more provision that I want to mention as well. And this one, I guess, it does directly impact the groups that I've been talking about, but it's more of like a passive impact. This would be $250 billion that's allocated for home care. So this would be for like anybody who's maybe needing home care, things like this. It'd be the $250 billion that's allocated to help out seniors and people with disabilities who need home care. So again, I guess it directly impacts these people, but at the same time, it's kind of indirectly because the money's actually going to hire like the necessary staffing and the people that are needed to do all that. So I guess it's more of like a passive kind of approach, I guess. Something like that. Anyway, so that's kind of what's in the package as of right now. Again, doesn't really sound like a whole lot, right? Of course, we want cash payments. That'd be much better. Monthly stimulus checks, a fourth stimulus check, permanent raises to benefits, all things like that. That would certainly be much, much better. In conjunction with all this, of course, we'll take all of it, right? We'll take everything that we just mentioned, plus all of the cash payments. That'd be great, right? All right, so with that being said, I want to give a huge thank you to all of you who watched that video from earlier. That was amazing. I've been reading through the comments on that. Wow. A lot of people watched that video until I gave the little code phrase, right? Wow, I can't believe how many comments came in. I honestly never realized people watch my videos that long. I mean, unbelievable. The vast majority of comments on that last video there gave the key phrase. So, whoa, I was really surprised to see that, honestly. The cool part about it, it was so cool, so much fun, that those of you that are still watching, it's your lucky day. I'm going to do it again right here. Right now, here it is. So, I wanted to wait until a little bit longer into the video to mention it this time, just in case people start dropping off again. So, if you are one of the lucky ones still watching, pay attention here because I'm going to give you some instruction on how to grab another $100. So the first 2 people to write what I'm about to tell you in the comment section will be eligible to get this once again. So again, another little hint, you'll have to write it in the comment section. But one of the prerequisites, really quickly first, is you must be subscribed, okay? I do check that. Make sure everybody's subscribed. If you're not, unfortunately, you wouldn't be eligible. So you got to make sure you're subscribed in order to be eligible for this. All right, so here's what we're going to do. What will the key saying be? All right, one more thing I want to mention quickly here. I'm going to give you something very specific about the code word. And the reason for that is just in case somebody doesn't watch the whole video all the way and they just scroll through the comments section and try to grab the keyword and copy it. I'm going to give you something very specific about the keywords, okay? So just make sure you do everything that we suggest here, just to make it very clear so that I know that you have actually heard me say it. All right, so in the comment section, the first 2 people to write the words, great video with 3 exclamation marks at the end. 3 exclamation marks is the little key that I'm going to be watching for. Great video, 3 exclamation marks. The first 2 people to do that, you'll grab yourself $100 each. So I'll reach out to you and let you know that you are the winners. So I'm guessing right now people are feverishly typing. But anyway, sorry. I'm not like a huge fan of competitions like this because I'm kind of slow, like on the keyboard, stuff like that. So I almost like never win this kind of stuff. So I apologize. I wish I had a better way that was maybe a little bit more fair across the board. However, I do still send out the weekly stimulus checks, the little stimulus checks. Remember those guys? Yeah, those are still going out, and that is completely random. No skill, no speed is needed for that one. Literally, I just use a random comment generator, and that just pulls people right out of the comment section. So again, that could be one way that you could be eligible again. So wanted to throw that out there for you, but I am still sending those out. It usually ranges anywhere between about 3 and 5 to 6 of those little stimulus checks each and every week. Generally 3 is the baseline that I draw, but usually I've been doing in the middle of the week, I usually get a little excited and I go out and I draw a few more people just randomly in the middle of the week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, something like that. Somewhere in the middle of the week, I just randomly go out and just draw a few more people. So I am still doing that. That is not a speed contest. That's literally just based on comments, okay? I just randomly pull people out of the comments section. So anyway, I wish you the best of luck. I will reach out to any of you out there leaving the code word, great video, with 3 exclamation marks. Remember the exclamation marks. That's very key to make sure that somebody doesn't just pull the keywords out of the comment section without actually watching the video, because they may not actually catch those 3 exclamation marks, right? So anyway, I love this. I'm going to keep doing this because why not? It's a fun little way where I can give back a little bit. Just please recognize I'm doing what I can with the resources I have to work with. So, hopefully we can ramp this up, get it going a little more. That'd be so cool. I'm doing what I can here. So thanks again for your support. I really do appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share this video or any others here on the channel with your friends, family, social media. Stay safe out there. Enjoy, and I'll catch you again in a few hours with the latest updates as things continue to change and we get more statements out of these people with everything going on right now. So enjoy. I'll catch you again later, and congratulations in advance to those people writing the code words. All right, I'll catch you